Hey gang, how you doing today? Finally decided to do an update. Been requested by a few people to do that, so there goes anyway. Uh, I've been around very much. Well, I've actually been around watching, leaving some comments when time is available to do so. Been really busy at work. Been busy at home. Last month and a half or so, a lot of stuff happening on my end. Among other things, that stupid arm, kind of stubble, whatever, was really hurting for a long time. Shoulder was hurting for a real long time, so I basically did almost no upper body workout whatsoever for close to a month, outside of just my morning thing that I do here at the office. Kept up with that, a little cardio, definitely watching my diet. Still hovering anywhere between about 190, 193, 94, somewhere in that area, depending upon the day. So I think weight-wise, it's stabilized pretty good. Finally started working out again pretty hard and heavy about a week and a half or so ago. Surprisingly enough, I've kept tabs on what I was doing as far as weights go and reps and all that, and at first, the first couple times, I about picked up where I left off, and since then, it's simply amazing how quickly and how rapidly I've caught back up and actually surpassed where I was at. So that's pretty cool. Doing good with it, doing real good with it. Other than that, I guess I had a kind of a neat thing happen. A couple weeks ago or so. We had a real warm spell over here for a few days, and I hit the closet to try and select a couple short sleeve shirts, and as I started trying them on, I found out that the bulk of them looked like they came from the Acme Tent Company, just really big. So I started putting them aside, and the wife came in and said, well, you just keep on going with it. I ended up with probably about 6 or 7 long sleeve shirts and 6 or 7 short sleeve shirts, which I can kind of wear. They're still a little baggy and loose on me, but what are you going to do? I mean, I can't replace my whole wardrobe right at this point in time. But that was kind of exciting. It was kind of neat, kind of scary in a way, because when I started trying to button them up and looking, and it's almost as if I could fit 2 of me. I hadn't realized back at the time how actually fat I was. I mean, it's kind of a real wake up to see that. So now I'm slowly trying to pick up some new clothes here and there, Goodwill more than anywhere actually. Every now and again I'll stop in there and see what they have. And about, I don't know, a week or so ago, noticed that my pants are doing the same thing, and I started picking up another notch on the belt. So yeah, I guess things are looking up. I have noticed some changes body-wise, especially in my chest, arms, really starting to show a little form, which is kind of nice. Other than that, went and took a trip, a 3-day trip to Florida. And before everybody jumps on me for not shouting out and saying, hey, let's meet up or something like that, it was kind of a semi-emergency thing. Flew down on Saturday morning, flew into Fort Myers. My daughter picked me up. We got in her car and ended up basically turning around and driving back to Wisconsin. Stopped in Georgia overnight, stopped in Nashville overnight. So it was, like I say, a 3-day turnaround. But yeah, we've got her back at home. Things just weren't working well for her in Florida. So her and the granddaughter both are at our house now. So that it's kind of keeping me busy as well. So that's something new and different. You may have noticed as well that the locks are gone. So I imagine that probably has helped to the weight maintenance. Probably lost a couple pounds there, I suppose. I don't know. Other than that, not a whole lot new. Just been keeping busy. I've noticed an awful lot of new members. Welcome to all the new folks. And thanks again to all of my subscribers, all of them, or what few there are anyway. Thanks for keeping tabs on me. I've gotten a few messages from some of you wondering how I am, where I've been, and all this. Which reminds me, I did get results finally on my last head MRI that I had. It was a couple weeks ago, I guess. The tumor is still there, but it's going down. It's shrinking. So God willing, all will be good with that in the end. I actually go for a follow-up with the specialist here in about 2 more weeks or so. So we'll get a little bit better report on it after blood screening and all that heavy stuff. So doing pretty good. I'm watching all of you, and some of you are just making fantastic gains in the right direction. So keep up the great work. We'll keep an eye on you. Thanks to all those who have, kind of shouted out to me and just wondering where I'm at, how I'm doing. It's greatly appreciated. So in the meantime, folks, keep up the great work. Rock on. Peace.